My name's Harrison Ross. I'm the junior high director of Wake. I grew up in a Christian home, in a Christian family, went to a Christian school. I was in a Christian bubble. I was a Christian, but I was not living the Christian life. I became a believer when I was 7, but after that, my life was not marked by Jesus. I was marked by sin and shame and guilt. On the outside, I was full of personality. I knew Jesus, I loved him, I was passionate. People knew me, people loved me, but on the inside I was dying. On the inside I knew my sin. On the inside I hated me. I didn't think that God could love me because I didn't love him. I was scared to let people in because I thought that they would reject me and push me away. There's a story in Mark chapter 2 of some friends who go to try and see Jesus while he's teaching in a house. The house is packed full of people. People are everywhere. You can't even get inside. Most people would stop there and just give up, but these friends wanted to get their friend who was paralyzed, could not move. They carried him. They took him up on top of the roof. They cut a hole in a roof. It wasn't even their house. They cut a hole in the roof. They dropped their friend at the feet of Jesus. And Jesus looked at this man who could not move. And he says, because of the faith of your friends, that your sins are forgiven. I didn't have friends like that when I was in junior high, when I was in high school. I was hurting. I was dying. I was that paralyzed man on the mat. I was paralyzed by my sin. I was paralyzed by how isolated I was. I was unknown. I was scared. I was fearful. And I was full of shame. It wasn't until college that I had friends who loved me enough to cut a hole in the roof and to go, man, you need freedom. I was stuck in the lustful desires of my flesh. I was stuck in just this want for more and more and more, to cover it up more and more, and to hide, and to be just so that no one would know who I was, but only who I wanted them to see. And it was miserable. But when I had these friends who would bring me to Jesus, I realized there is life and freedom in being real and being known and being authentic. To let Jesus love me and to let friends love me and others love me for who I was and what I was struggling with. Not this perfect image of who I thought I needed to be. I used to be known by not being known, by who I wanted people to see me as, by the mask that I put on. But I knew myself as full of sin, as full of guilt, full of shame, and incapable of being loved. But now my life is marked by Jesus Christ.